everyone, Genome here, come at you with my next motorcycle upgrade video. So today we're going to be installing something mostly cosmetic. I guess there's some practicality involved here, but we're talking about none other than new antennas. These are short shots. They make them even shorter than that. They actually make some, they're only like, 6 inches long. But what I'm going to be doing is replacing the stock whip antennas. Yeah, they're ungainly, they're huge, probably pretty good reception on them, but really we need to knock those down a peg. So I'm going to take you through step by step. I'm going to kind of wing it here on how to actually get this done. Alright, so everything you need for this project is basically right here. You'll need some channel locks probably to break loose the old antenna mounts. In ascending order, you're gonna need a 1/4 inch wrench, a 5/16 wrench, 3/8 wrench, and a 3/4 wrench. Also, not totally necessary but highly advised is you probably want to get a little tube of, sorry about the sun, you probably can't see it, of blue Loctite, the medium strength, just to make sure these things don't vibrate off on long trips or whatever, and you might not even know it. But pretty simple install. Here is the packaging. But all in all, it looks to be a fairly simple upgrade and install. So, alright, stay tuned. Here it comes. So, we're going to go through the trunk, and I'll try to get you some good shots. So the first thing we gotta do, of course after opening, is take out the liner. So let me get you in here. Hopefully it's really sunny out today, so. Alright, here we go. So we gotta take these bolts out first. Looks like a 3/8. Let's see. Yep. 3/8. So I'll pop these out. Okay, just leave the nuts in there. Alright, liner removed. Also a good time to clean it, if you need to do that. Alright, so hopefully you can see down in here. We're going to be working toward the back. Alright, so next you're going to want a 3/4 wrench to loosen up your antenna bolt. Or nut, excuse me. I already kind of hit it earlier. And kind of just twist it out. Make sure you don't kink your line. See, this goes right into the antenna, and then out it comes. Alright. So you can see, it's pretty daggone long. Looks like a rapier. Alright. Alright, so you gotta take the end piece that goes into the bag out of the original antenna. You're probably gonna have to, sorry, focus here. I had to use channel locks to get it to break loose. This is from the factory probably, so it's been forever. But here's your piece. And you'll make sure this little post right here, or this hole here, recess, is here for the bolt. So now here's the new antenna. It's two pieces. The piece took off the original antenna will go in here, and this goes up into this barrel goes up in here for the new shorter shots. Now I'm going to go ahead and Loctite these. It's a Harley, it vibrates, so we're going to put a little bit of blue Loctite on there. So once you get that in there, Loctite in there, you put the sleeve on there again. Makes it look nice and flush, okay? And so we got to put the mounting post in there now. Hopefully this is focusing. So same idea, just a little bit of Loctite. I mean, real small amount. You don't need much. Trying to get it all over the place. And we'll screw the mounting post in. And what I'll do is I'll give it a little snug. With a pair of channel locks. So what I usually do is wrap a rag around them. Keep from scratching up too bad. Alright. So we got the new, hold on a second. So we got the new finished product here. So make sure you, once again, you have the recess pointed forward. Put it in the slot. Get your wires all squared away. Get started. Okay, it's going in there. Get the finger tight as much as you can. And then start putting your nut down in there. Once again, this is the 3/4 inch wrench. Let's get this out of the way. Hold on to the wire while you're doing it so it doesn't spin on you. Okay, that ain't going anywhere. So there's one down. Let's get to the other side. Alright, so this side should be a little bit easier. We don't have this whole assembly thing to fool with. This is the CB side. This would be a dead antenna. It's not supported for CB, but I don't use CB anyway. So we're using a 5/16 wrench. There's so many different sizes in here. Can loosen things up. And don't lose this nut, it's real tiny. Okay, go ahead and unhook it. Let's come one of those. So I had to break it loose with a pair of channel locks, and once again, you don't want to mess your threads up, so make sure you put a rag or something over it. It's pretty stiff. This is a mounting post here. But once it got loosened, there should be no problem. I'm probably going to WD it up just a little bit. Then you remove the old antenna. And once again, we're going to be needing to get to this piece right here, off of here. So I'll probably have to do the same thing. I'll try to do it here in front of the camera so you can see. So we're going to actually, this one's a little bit rusty. And I know it's kind of the opposite of what I'm usually doing right here. I'm going to put just a little bit of WD on there, clean it up, just a little bit of corrosion. And we'll still Loctite it up, so get it nice and dry, and you're done. Okay. Alright, so set that aside. So we're going to do the same thing here. It's locked in there really good. It's probably from the factory. So take your rag, and I even cover the other end. I'm not going to use just in case I want to put it back on there for some reason. Get your pair of channel locks. You can also do this in a vise, probably much easier. It's on there really good, so I have to get a few more twists. You hear it? I'll be able to get this one out finger tight. I'm chewing it up a little bit. There's really no other way. You can use a piece of rubber, it would work better on this. I didn't have one handy, so. I'm already committed, so I'll just keep going with it. Alright, finally got her broke loose. A lot of work. So I'll clean this end up too. Oh, don't want to use too much here. Now, I know it's all kind of scuffed up, but you won't see this, it'll be underneath, so. You mostly just want to make sure it's smooth. You don't want a bunch of flakes and stuff getting caught in there. It makes it hard to get out of there. So clean it off and dry it real well, because we're going to put Loctite on this one too. And there we go. And just to give you an idea of the size difference, what we're doing here. It's a wee bit of a difference. These other ones are probably 5 foot long, and these other ones are about 12 inch. Alright, we're doing the same thing we did last time, just a tiny bit of Loctite blue on the end here. Okay. Once again, using the 1/4 inch wrench, snug it up on the aftermarket. Make sure you put your cap back on there. And now we're going to mount the original posts right in here. So just a little bit more Loctite. Man, this thing has bad threading or something, so I have to cinch it down. That vice grips also work for this. Alright, well, that took some work and some muscling in with a pair of channel locks, but we got her. So, alright, so once again, just reestablish where your cinch-in hole is here. Push her on down. Okay, after you get your post mounted there, snug her up a little bit. The channel locks again. Once again, be very careful not to bend your threads. A little piece of rubber is better for this, but I'm not putting a lot of pressure on, so. Okay. That's a lot. Alright, even though I'm not going to be using it, go ahead and put your transmitter lead on there. Washer and nut. And use your 5/16 and start cinching her down. I wouldn't normally do this with my impact, but people want to see you wrenching on a bike, so there we go. Probably didn't need Loctite on this side of it, whatever. Once again, it's a Harley, it shakes, so that's like losing these down the road. You know, they really weren't that bad. They're 30 bucks for the pair, so I'll put a link below. Okay, snug, snug, that's all adapted. Alright, so put our liner back in. lined up. Alright, so I just threw the nut heads right on top of the information pack. Okay, go ahead and mount that back up. And make sure you use your 3/8 bolt, put it back on, or wrench, put it back on. Don't over cinch this stuff, because it is attached to the fiberglass fairing or whatever, so you don't want to crack it. Well, there you have it. You probably can't see me at all because of the sun backdrop, but here we go. We got a foot-long antenna, or 2 antennas coming off the back of the Ultra Classic here. Looks much better, much cleaner. I thought about doing the little bullet ones. They're pretty cool looking too, but you only get one for like 30 bucks, and supposedly the reception isn't too good, so let's go ahead and give it a quick try. Good. No music.
Without you. Thank you for making Rock 105
so there we go.
One of the greatest rock radios.
Alright, there you have it. About an hour later, and my fencing swords are no more. I feel like a really bad Connor McLeod here. But yep, I'm going to have to retire the old whip antennas and let them gather dust in the annals of history. But repair is pretty easy. Like I said, you can just wrench on it for an hour or less. I took a little more time because I had to go gather something, and that's about it, and worry about shots because of the sun and all. But really, it's an easy fix. Once again, I haven't seen for long distance reception yet. I'm sure you'll be a little bit of loss of reception, but that's no big deal. You're traveling fast enough, you'll pick up stations. Plus, I have other things I can be playing on there, so I'm not too worried about the radio anyway on the motorcycle. But looks, I think, a heck of a lot better. Once again, I'll give you a nice sweeping shot of it. And there we are. Looking sharp. Alright, so that's it. Any questions, please ask down in the comments below. Once again, I'll link the part number that I used, and have the model number, of course, whatever for the bike. But yep, another easy repair. This is mostly visual more than functional, but you know, once again, it's a game of inches. So anyway, I'll go ahead and wrap it up for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more motorcycle upgrade content and some more motovlogs coming up before you know it. Alright, until next time, this is Genome.